Well, the thrill is gone. It's got direct sunlight. It's April. It's windy. It's going to be 75 now at 9 a.m. It's going to be hot today. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. So, got to get used to that again. And, well, the camera's got 19% battery. So, I guess that's it for now. Recording? Yeah, there it goes. These rubber seals for the wing windows. You can see mine are dry rotted. Most of all, I need to get paint. Paint on this burnt baby. So not only am I doing the wing windows, I've got new locky locks. Got the locking ones, a little upgrade. I'm going to show you how to get these out, because most videos start with an out of the vehicle. And it's not bad. I think it's just 3, 4, 5, 7 bolts. That's what you're doing. You're taking out the window channel. So you're going to get the 2 bolts. I think it's going to be these 2 for the channel. I think this is a window regulator. Yeah, so it's these 2 for that channel. And then up in here, you got Phillips. Underneath your dry rotted weather strip, which you should be replacing anyway. So once I get that out, I make sure I have the right window kit, because I guess there's 2 different ones, but maybe get this silicone off of here from when somebody had a broken window and glued it up, probably. Who knows? And be aware of, there's a little pocket washer in the bottom 2, looks like. Don't lose those. I took this one out with it. And yeah, just the bottom 2 on this one. Did I say 10 millimeter? What year is this? This is a 1974. This is a standardized system. The original system predates metric system. This is a 7/16. That's what I meant. Not even close to 10 millimeter, which would be 3/8, everybody. Get you in the tree pod here. Pull down this window channel. Top channel is kind of in the way, and I kind of just give this a pop. It was kind of just hung up, I think. So I think she's going to come out. There's not a clip there. The window is riding on the edge of this, so be mindful of that. Don't want to break any glass. And I think it's probably easier to come out the inside of the open door with this. And getting this baby out the hole here might be a challenge. We got a bracket in the way. The glass has to come out. I don't know, looks like I just gotta spin it. Alright, I'm gonna play with that. Alright, this is the angle I'm coming out. This bracket. If you have any window tint, you might want to get your glass out of there first, or put some tape on it or something. So I ended up coming up twisting and going outside the door. The outside, not the inside. That may help somebody, I hope. Okay, before I go any further, I want to make sure I got the right ones, because there are 2 different. I'm told there's a one piece, the whole thing around, and then 2 piece. Mine has this is separate. It's riveted. I think even the 1 piece is riveted behind here. Look at bang, missing 1 for some reason. I don't know if that's factory. Well, let's see what I bought. From Classic Industries for 74 KG 4903. Looks like 73 to 80, so I think it's going to be right. This is a separate piece. They're kind of malleable, we'll call that, so be careful with them. Man, it's windy today. I'm feeling it in my throat. Let's get this little piece for the glass. I think mine was missing that. think that is this side. That's going to be this side. And this one, that looks like the outside. Comes up. And is this in frame? I'll move that over. Yeah, that looks like it. Alright, so another thing, I don't think I'm going to touch my glass besides this. This is I'm gonna get the RTV off of that. Once the rubber's out, I might leave the glass in here. This whole thing. I was gonna take this all off. Guys do that to rebuild the whole thing. And I might just keep mine in there, tape it off, paint once this rubber's off. Otherwise, you got to drill out. These two rivets are easy because they're just standard rivets. This one is a special rivet. People take those all apart. But if you do have to take the glass out, these two rivets and taking this spring and nut apart, and there's a washer up in here that goes a special way. See, it's got a flat spot. It's got to go forward because that's what stops it, I think. Something like that. But my driver's side is loose. The wing window won't stay open on the highway, so I need to tighten this anyway. Or once I get to that, maybe the spring is broken even. But yeah, I'm gonna refresh the paint, get this RTV off. So I guess I'm gonna drill these rivets next. Just pop those heads off. Oh, actually I will have to take the window out because it has to go down. This rubber, it's not slotted, it has to go down in there. So I will be taking this all apart. Alright, so I got that and drill rivets. Let me get ready to set up for that. I got my patented soft jaw cardboard, holding this in the vise lightly because I don't want to crush it. And I'm going to have two hands on it. I went ahead and center punch this rivet. And I can just get in there, drill that head off. Speed drill bits. That's high speed. That's what they mean. I've never had a drill bit work at that speed. I guess I usually don't film myself struggling to get things apart. So maybe I'll start doing that. Does anybody enjoy that? People like to see this real life struggle. I don't know. To me, it's just boring. Especially when I can't find where I want to attack this. I got the rivet kind of out. I didn't go too far on this one, but it already popped loose, so let's see if I can get in there and help it without bending and kicking the tripod. And maybe I'll come over here and get it on camera. That would help too. Probably should have drilled that all the way, but whatever. Started with the passenger side, that way I don't have to look at it if I fuck it up. The driver's side is muy importante, right? That's where we all sit. Alright, that was simple. Some good drill bits. And there's that. I'm gonna have to look for rivets to put it back in. I have one of those green rivet gun kits, and it usually has the right size rivets. Usually. Maybe I'll look for that right now. This is a little set I was talking about. This is your Marson. Chelsea, Massachusetts, bro. Kid, you gotta get a fucking Marson. Chelsea. And clearly the Chinese, I think it's Chinese brand, where it's 3/16 and 5/32. Could be either or. You take the gamble. But those fit the nicest in here. The 1/8 inch was a little sloppy, and the head wasn't really that big. So, who wants a big head? And we at Mike the Fixer would like to apologize for that last comment about a big head. Who wants a big head? You may be offended, but you should get your mind out of the gutter, because I meant big head like an ego, not what you were thinking. Well, anyway, we're going to bend these tabs back and then loosen that nut, the spring, think there is a washer there, and then there's that fancy D washer I was showing you. Get you the tripod. How about that? Okay. One tab bender tool. This is a J tool, 693-5, and a loose vise. Let's see if I can bend anything out of the way here. There we go. All right, is that 9/16? Or I think I have the adjustable 9/16 here. Yeah, see this one was it go a little tighter. That'll make your wing window work better, not on the freeway open up on you like mine. This side I don't think was bad, but then again I never sat over there really. Coming up on a year of owning this truck, by the way. Looking at my photo memories, and it was July I think I took this thing home, so gonna have to do a video on that. Alright, let's hope this doesn't fall out. So you got nut, we got locking washer. I'll lay these out in order. There's a no, that's a spring. I thought there was a washer on the end. That's a spring. That is a spring, people. I don't know what you're used to seeing, but that's a spring. Then we got a regular washer. They are square slotted. And then, oh, that D washer is up underneath. Okay, so I need to get those 2 rivets off first, because I was more worried about filming this and forgot. I gotta get those rivets off first. Center punched, drill, small bit.
Pilot hole. A little off center, so I'm gonna walk it over. If you're a little worried, you can put something over the glass here. So you think the drill bit's gonna slip and shatter your 1974 glass. Put a little oil on this too. Keep the drill bit cool. I got a little cup here. I mean, high speed does nothing. High speed breaks drill bits for me. Go slower, you can see the bits coming off, which means it's working. So I don't know why they call things high speed drill bits. Leave a comment if you know the answer. That's pretty good. Get a little bit, and then I'm just gonna go. Oh.
Okay, there we go. Kick the tripod. All right. There we go. That is free, believe it or not. Yeah, I'll just pry at those a little bit. Rather move the tripod several times. There we go. I don't want to elongate the hole underneath, that's for sure. Or I don't need these holes either. I think that bit was a little big. Yeah. Well, these have a little play. See this rivet too, they say, it's got a little play in it, but it's not bad. I mean, people replace it, as I said earlier, but it's a special rivet and a tool. And, you know, I don't want to do all that. So let's back you up and I'll show you this. All right, we're focused in on this. This is what I was saying. There's a D-ring. D-ring? Call it a D-ring? A D-washer? Slide it out, but it was in this way. So that is the outside of my truck. With the window like that, and I think it rotates to that position. You see that? So it was out like that because my window was like this. And I think it rotates forward. Yeah. So I remember in other videos, they say flat spot goes forward to the front of the vehicle. Vehicle. And this is in decent shape. So this looks like somebody resealed it. So I'm just going to clean it up. This will get painted. I'll tape all this off. Paint that, why not? I have the new handles, like I said. Maybe I should, I'll take those apart too, show you how that's done. But for now, we want rubber We want this out of here, and I'm sure it is urethaned in a little bit, judging by the rest of this stuff. It'll come and loosen my vise. Let's see. I wonder if somebody had this part. Oh no, it's not that. It's just hooked in there. Be careful with all this. This is like, is it metal or aluminum? But you don't want to bend any of it. You can see up in here, this is how it locks in. There's another channel that locks up in here. So when it goes back together, that'll be importante. Get that seated. All right. This should be on camera to help you. Yes, this one's dry rotted. California dry rot. I'm sure it's all around the country the same thing, but there is the channel. So this needs paint. This is the outside. This is the inside. This is just some urethane. This little clip does come off. People pop those off and polish. See, it's got something behind there and a clip there. Not sure if I'm going to do that. But I'm going to get some, let's see, some sort of rotary tool and clean that up. This little Dremel wire wheel is doing good because I have all that urethane in there. It's safe on the glass. You know, I don't know if it's safe on the glass, but it's not gonna, taking off the paint and everything. Get a nice surface so I can repaint it. I did this side, you can see. You can see with the light, but that's like faded paint right there. A little rust, maybe. But yeah, it's working pretty good. I think it'll clean up. Don't appear to be damaging the glass, but oh yeah, maybe it is up there. A little scuffing, huh? Alright, I'll just have to be careful. Don't really hit the glass with it, maybe. Really just wanted to get the paint. Make it look a little prettier down here. Turn it up a little bit. Oh, it's gonna blow. All right, enough of that. That's boring to me. I don't know if it is to you.
Let's give it a nice polished look. I don't know if you've seen any of this now. This is all under the rubber. Huh? Why not polish, right? A little wire wheel polish. All that silicone. rusty up here. Primer and paint on this. Might hit that with the sander, easier, quicker. Clean out this channel a little bit. Old glue and whatnot. Rust down the corner here. That's pretty common. You may have to replace these on some of your trucks.
Pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm going to get the sander. Do that because that's solid. I just wanted to get that light silicone and stuff. I've actually polished up decently with just a wire wheel. But... all right. Okay, let's see if I can film this. Get your roll pin right here. Mine is halfway out. I don't have a punch that small at my convenience. So I'm going to do the wrong thing. Use this drill bit and a hammer. Yes, I know. I think this is a bad bit anyway. What you want to do is you want to flatten your drill bits out. You know, it's the best thing for them. Tighten that up a little bit. That in there. There we go. Okay, roll pin. Video this for my reference too, because I know I got new handle coming, or in a box somewhere. Handle's gonna go. There's a wave washer. Call that a wave washer because it has a wave to it. Technically. And I think the next step is something about a Torx. Let's see, it's got our melon over there. There's no way mine could have a Torx. I thought there was some other bits to this. Maybe that's it. Is this just pressed in? I think this is a rubber. That rubber, just a dried out rubber washer right there. Pry on the glass. That's always advisable. No, it isn't. No, that's metal. It's just painted metal. Okay. Let me get in here and look at this. Oh, it's just that simple. This just unscrews. That those two flat spots. Put your adjustable on there. The newer trucks have a Torx screw you get in there. All right, so you have that bit, and you have looks like a paperish nylon washer, which probably should be rubber because it's on the glass. And this side is a rubber as well. Ooh, and it looks like it's elongated too. It's got a funky elongated. Yeah. This could go either way though, huh? Watch the video. I think I came out like that towards the top. Probably makes everything line up is what it is. Okay. Clean this up a lot better. Some acetone and get all this, looks like overspray. Because the plan is to get this truck tinted. So I want to have good glass. Take all that RTV and silicone off of there so they can tint away. I thought I scratched the glass. See that cloudiness there from the wire wheel? Well, no, it's just like something on the glass, overspray, or so I thought it was all scratched. I'm glad it's not. So acetone didn't do anything with this. You'll get a fresh razor and some acetone, and just clean up all that a little bit better. All right, cleaned up, taped up. I'm gonna go shoot them with primer. Fill in my scratches, and I'm not gonna Primer and black paint. I have, I think I'm going to want semi-gloss for this outside stuff. What is that, matte finish? Well, I think it's semi-gloss. They probably did factory. Okay, get everything over here in the paint booth. It's blown out. You can't see anything. Anyway, it's painted, drying before I can put it back together. Started filling up my paint cabinet. As I was pulling stuff off the shelf, I found a brand new can of semi-gloss black after I already painted those in gloss black. Is it going to be that much of a difference, folks? That's back in. I'm going to cut a piece of cardboard in case I don't get this finished. Waiting on paint to dry. Moved them up here into the bed stakes to catch less dirt and sand blowing down the alley, because that's already starting to look like that in the finish. Yay! Got a wee bit of a problem here. Here's my original one. 4 holes. And I'm thinking, I'm not quite sure which is top and bottom on these. I feel like the top corner of the glass goes into there. But it could be the bottom, I'm not. It looks like this is a similar casting, although it's opposite. If I line up those two, and up here I got nothing lining up. So, not a big deal. They do have, this like I said, malleable metal. If that's the only issue, I'll try to do this one on here. I kind of get the curve is different too, so you sort of have a curve in them. And that curve, I think it's this one. So I think that is for the top. The corner of the glass goes in there. So, but may have to make a phone call. Phone call to these guys, just to make sure, because the other gasket looks fine. Looks like it's going to work. This might just be because it's a, you know. So, went online and looked at a few videos. Everyone's got the newer style with these are clips, not rivets, the videos that I see. So the difference is I have this little pocket, and I think, just from memory, I think the corner of the glass, this goes up top, and I think the corner of the glass kind of tucks under that, and then as it opens, pivots. It does that type of deal. And what makes me think that too is that the original has this casting in there, and this also has that casting. And it's put some light in there. Come on, you can see that. And this also has the same curve right out of the box, but the rivet holes are off. The only two that line up are the bottom two. These two will good. These will be good. And then so when I get up here, I gotta drill a new one. Looks like, and drill a new one. It'll be underneath here, which is fine. It's gonna be a rivet. It'll be flat. And these fits right in there. Just goes in like a 1/8 of an inch, like kind of pockets like that. Pretty sure that's it. Just trying to think. You know, if that pocket was down the bottom, let's say this other one, it kind of makes sense too. Like the glass goes against it, or it tucks in behind. Yeah, it really wouldn't tuck in behind it. I think it's for like drainage, like water. So if it was up top, maybe that corner of the glass doesn't grab water or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to finish this today because that paint is still tacky. So I'm going to tape up this window. It's super windy. There's dust all in my paint. Anyway, pick this up another day.